When the motherfuckers want help, they bring their damn ass to your house on time. But when you need help, they barely show their ass up. Or either they take their fucking time. And then, look, let me tell you something. I understand that letting people, giving people heads ahead of time, letting them know you're going to be late. I, under, I understand that. I'm not even mad with that part. You see what I'm saying? That's not the biggest issue to me. My biggest issue is this. And my problem with, and I'm speaking across the board, and if it apply, let it fly. If it apply to you, then hey. If it apply to me, then let it fly. Uh, my biggest issue is that the only time they'll come to you on time is when it involves they fucking family. When it involves they damn family, you be like, man, who the hell that is out there blowing? Cause you know, come on now, you know people ain't gonna just show up at your house fast like that. Not on time. Hell no. Who does that in this so-called 2024? It'll be a miracle if somebody show up at your house on time, willing to take you, so willing to do it. Yeah, it'll be a miracle. But when it's relating to them, they show up on time. But when it's related to you needing help, oh, I had to do this, or I had to do that, or I had to do this. Or they'll try to manipulate the fucking situation by saying, I told you, remember I told you that such and such, which I get. But when they when they want something, they gonna show their ass up on time. It's just like they showing their ass up on their jobs on time. I bet you ain't gonna be on that job late. But when it comes to you, it's like religious people. When it comes to you needing help, especially religious people. That's why I got the hell out of religion. Religion is a disease, and it keeps you fucked up in the head. Religion is worse than schizophrenic. Yep, it is. And I don't give a damn who gets mad at this video. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I know I'm about falling asleep. I know it's real late. I wouldn't be. Hold on, it's 3 in the damn morning. But I'm telling you though, man. And then I'm not being critical of nothing of nobody. I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm not doing that. But I'm not trying to like throw stuff up into people's faces. Neither. I don't believe in doing that. I'm not doing that. Throwing stuff up in a person's face or act like I'm better than somebody. Because no matter what, no matter how old I get, I'm still improving. I don't refuse instructions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud for like that. If there's some information that I miss and that I don't understand. Just like if I didn't have experience in certain fields, medical fields and stuff, I'm not gonna sit there and debate with somebody. Shit, if you don't know, you don't know. I'm not gonna act like I have experience in it when I know I don't know. Just say you don't know if you don't know something. But that doesn't mean that I'm not capable of knowing what it's all about. You know, um, that's my only issue with people though when they come up with, well, they manipulate. Oh well, uh, remember I told you I had to go in to A mid, or I had to do this or that. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid ass shit. To my, they making excuses and stuff, and they'll talk about other people. Oh, they lying, they lying, but they'll turn around and do the same shit that they is condemning the other person for. Man, look, that's why I say I got out of religion. Religion can go to fucking hell, bro. Religion ain't nothing but a disease. That's all it is. That's all it is. Yep. Yeah, religion. If I didn't know what I know now, I would have never been part of that shit. But being stupid. Have you ever been the one like being a child and then you be the one go and visit those people for years? You break your neck to every event that they have. You show up on time and stuff. You faithful. You loyal. But when it comes to you, hell no. Nobody gonna be no lawyer. But they expect for you to be truthful and honest. You don't dodge them. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been in a situation like that? You don't dodge them no kind of way. You don't do none of that. But they do all that dodging towards you. Keep your strength. Oh yeah, I'm just. Oh, okay. Yeah. Everybody, yeah, that's right. Everybody, when it comes to you needing help, they take their motherfucking time. But they do. And then when you feel some type of way about it and they pick your energy up that you feel some type of way, now they feel like you immature. They feel like, well, he's immature. No, you ain't in fucking no immature. They try to play them fucking word game with you like you the one fucked up. Oh, you need God's mercy. Look, get the heck up out of here with that trying to they use that to manipulate you. Now that you done caught their ass in a damn lie. Have you ever been in a situation to where you be like, wait a minute, man, hold it. They ain't never came rushed and came to my house like that. Came to your fucking house with food damn near falling out their mouth or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You like, wait a minute, hold it. Wait a minute. There's a motive behind this shit. Oh, they wanted their child to be helped. Other than that, they wouldn't have rushed to your house like that. You see what I'm saying? And on time, you ain't missed the time that fucking vehicle was fucking didn't even arrive. But when your ass needs some help, you got to looking at that. Now you done spent 3 fucking hours looking for that motherfucker. Is they here yet? You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh, I believe in the Bible now. If ye were of the world would love his own. but because ye are not of the world, okay, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hate you. Now, here's what I want to touch on. Here's what I want to touch on. This is actually religious people and people of the world don't have nothing to do with this here, because when you look at Paul, you look at the Bible, you look at the prophets, they didn't go to the heathens. It was letters that these biblical prophets gave to people who say they knew God. Paul, when the Apostle Paul was addressing the Corinthian church, when he addressed the people in Philippi, these people were believers in God. He was not talking to people of the world, I should say. He was talking to the people who claim or who say they had a relationship with the Most High. That's who Paul was talking to, because they had all this stuff. Do you know that when the Apostle Paul was addressing homosexuality, he was not addressing the people, the dope dealers. He was addressing those who profess that they know God. Because in the Bible, it says they profess that they know God, but in works they deny him. You remember the letter that Paul gave Titus, the epistle of Paul to Titus. The epistle is a letter that was written. It says, verse 16, Titus 1:16, they profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient unto every good work, reprobate. Yeah. And it's like this. You can't really serve God unless you serving other people. You can't. It's impossible. Yeah. You can't serve God unless you serving his people. And my mother used to tell me years ago, when I was caught up in the Adventist, in so-called, you can't even see none of that in the Bible. It's not in the Bible. God doesn't tell you in the Bible to be a Seventh-day Adventist. He tells you religion, Seventh-day Adventists come from white supremacy, just like Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, and all of that. I probably was part of the Adventist, so-called Adventist church, probably 27 or 28 years. Um, she would tell me like this, and I didn't understand it because I was a baby at the time. I was 17. My mother told me, she said, if you want to know what people's true, whether they true born again believers, need your, it's like she say, be down and out. Need a car note. I mean, not a car note. I ain't meant to say that. I don't know why I throw that in there. Need your, what they call, light bill paid. I guarantee you, the way she was said, it was so funny. And I'm like, damn, why? What made her say that? But somewhere within me, I knew that You know what? It really put me to thinking. I said, what she's saying, she probably it's probably some truth to that. It made sense to me. She said, "You're gonna see what I'm talking about." That's what she said. For some men is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. But when they come to their ass, they will they will show up. And that's the one I'm gonna keep harping on because I experienced it. I'm gonna be honest, I experienced that shit. Because I'm like, but you know how you when a person show up, you know how you play it off. You play it off, like you just like you try to give this thing not a benefit of the doubt. And this is just me telling the truth. And if you mad, if people if a person is a tell the truth. If they mad about that, then that's their damn problem. You know? Um Now, some people don't mean they don't mean no harm or they actually mean well and they try to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's like they are, and I know I'm harping on it. It's like I noticed that they showed up fast. It was like in your mind, you saying, wait a minute, that ain't like them to be showing up like this. I understand they do show up. When it comes to you, you know damn well it ain't nobody gonna show up on time or on average. You know the average person ain't gonna show up on time and show up at your door when it comes to helping you. Not all the time, every day. No, that's just it. Just don't happen like that. Somebody to rush all the time for you. No, it's not gonna happen. Not even the most closest, for the most part. The not even most the people. I don't care how close you are to them. It's not going to work like that. Not on average. It's not. It's not. If they show up and rush on time, it's always some kind of agenda in mind. It's either for their own, like you just the scripture. It's for their own gain when they do it for themselves, and that's and you're right. Ecclesiastes 6 and 8. That's true. I read that before, but I'm glad you wrote that in there. Matter of fact, I put that up on the screen. I like that one. Ecclesiastes 6 and 8. For some men is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Not in your trouble, they ain't gonna abide, but they will want you to abide in their damn trouble. Hmm. That's fine. The Bible it says a friend loveth at all time, but a brother's higher is for adversity or something like that. Worry not. This was meant to happen. I have been praying and hoping for the well-being of you and your mother. Oh, all right, okay. Yeah. Yeah. My mother is doing a a little bit. I'm gonna say she's just in the early, very early stages of improvement. She was actually, and this is my first time it ever happened. she started. I actually got videos on my other channel. She's actually, I recorded earlier today. She's actually is talking, but you can't hear what she's saying. It sounds like she's speaking Spanish, and she's doing really good. And she really actually be trying to get up out of the bed. I said no. I said, Mama, you can't. You know, I said you can't. That you know, you can't get too far because one side of your you don't have that trunk support because all of it is like it's dead weight on this side. She had a stroke, and the stroke affected her. She had the stroke on the right side, but it affected her left. No, she had the stroke on her right side, but it affected her left side. Yeah. So that means she can use her left side, but the stroke she had it on the right side, but it actually affected her right side. She had it on the left side, but it actually affected her right side. The stroke affected her right side, but she had the stroke on her left side. They say usually the average stroke happens on your right side, but it affects your uh, your left side. Yeah, she had the stroke on. Yeah, I'm just okay. I guess it's no need for me to keep saying that, but she's doing a lot better. Yeah, it's just she had a real serious severe stroke, and that stroke was all right. Let me put that up there. I appreciate them words. Um, she had what was I finna say? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. She will recover. May Yah bless her spirit and heal her body. You are a mighty warrior, brother. I see the love you have for your mother. Keep strength. You have a lot of it. Appreciate it. Thank you. I try to. Yes, indeed. Uh she can move her left arm and left leg, but on her other side, she don't have it's like she has blood clots. And the blood clots and the stroke affected her speech. It's like it's got her it damaged the voice box where it's that all the memory and stuff. It damaged the kind of damaged the memory, and the memory is slowly healing. And she knows what she want to say, but she can't get it out. It's all there. She fully thinking the same thing, but she just can't get it out. And she's slowly, like you said, it's like it's a slowly recovery. The first stroke she had, it didn't affect her like that. She was still able to walk and talk and still have her strong voice. The only thing she had a limp, just a little limp, but you couldn't tell because she would give her testimony all the time. And she said, I had suffered a stroke. And they looked at her like, you don't look like you had no stroke to me. She said, yes, I did. She said the doctors told her when we was in Georgia. And she said the doctors told her uh, when she was in the delivery, not in the room where the doctor, she had went to the doctor, and they told her, um, I'm gonna read that when I'm done with this saying what I'm saying. Um, they said you suffer what my mother, she was on the bed now. My mother, she was on the bed, and I would do, you know what? I ain't gonna even lie. I would do this for you. I would do this for any elderly black or Hispanic or Native American person. I would do it. I really would. I would do it for a brother. I would do it for a sister. I really would. Like people, they tell me all the time. They say, "That is so good what you do, and this and that and third." Boy, I tell you, I say I would do the same thing for you. I just in return just and I mean what I say. I don't just say bullshit. You know what I mean? What I say, I mean what I say. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not bragging. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I'm so, because I'm still growing now. Don't get me wrong. I'm still growing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And everything. But I really would. I genuinely would do it. You know what I mean? For my other brother, my other sister. Um, you know what I mean? Black or Hispanic or Native American person. I would do it for my Hebrew brothers and sisters. Yes. You don't have to be kin to me. I would do it. And whatever I say, I do. I mean what I say. I don't just sit up and just speak bullshit. You can't look. Let me tell you something, bro. You can't serve God unless you serving others. That's how you. That's one of the ways you serve God. It ain't. It ain't about sitting in no damn pew. Uh, that's not really. That's not. You know what I mean? Like what the Bible says. The harvest are plenteous, but the labors are few. It's a few. There's a reason why the Bible said that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I jumped off. But I'm gonna read this what you said down here. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 6. He that honors his father shall have a long life, and he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. Yeah, I would do the same for my father and mother, but my father, he he deceased. He died in '89. He died from lung cancer. He smoked cigarettes. You know, I would do the same for my father and mother. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would do that. And I love and guess what? I love doing that. I love it. I really do. But actually forgot what I was gonna say because I jumped off the topic and went and skirted it off somewhere else. But it sounds like you are in the truth, right? It sounds like you're in the truth. Like you're the daughter of Zion, because that sounds like a person that's in the truth. I can tell by the way you write these comments. You must be in the truth. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yep. I'm gonna put your comment up on the thing too. You are still honoring Abraham. He is your father too. Yeah, man. I am my I am my brother. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Hey, you have to really be a strong person to really watch the person that you love be in pain, be confined to a bed. When you're used to doing things for yourself and stuff like that, it's depressing. Just imagine you being in the bed and you can't move unless somebody move you or get you up out the bed. That is a horrible position to be in, bro. I do not want none of that for my black brothers and sisters, Abraham, Isaac, and the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. No, I do not want to see that because the Bible tells you love the enemy of your own people. When it say love your enemy, it's not talking about your slave master. It's talking about the enemy of your people that has been conditioned by these people, the slave master. But I wouldn't wish none of that on my Hebrew brothers. No, you don't want to be confined. That is the one of the worst conditions you can ever. It's painful when you look at stuff like that. It really is. And I think my mother, she had somebody asked, "Would you put me in a?" Now she have been in the healthcare facility, but I go every day. I have my videos where I would go every day, and because the people, just because it's a health so-called, I call them a so-called healthcare facility, because not 99% of those people do not give a damn about your loved ones. I'm just gonna keep it real. They don't. No, people don't care, man. It's all about money. That's what it's all about. When I had went to the hospital, my mother was in the hospital at what's the name of the hospital? Um, North, so-called North Oaks. I would recommend that you take a damn animal there. And I don't too much care for them, but I wouldn't really. That's how bad it is. And I ended up cussing those people out because I felt it was some neglect when it came to my parents. And I'm one of those people. I risked myself of getting separated from my mother. I couldn't even come to the hospital because I was literally cussing so-called white people out and calling them devils and crackers and everything else. Most of the people disagreed with the way I dealt with it. But really, to tell you the truth, I don't give a damn. And I have videos showing me talking to these Uncle Tom. I said, the reason that I said, I think y'all trying to kill my mother. I told them straight up. Because so-called North Oaks is a place where they kill your people. In these, you ain't safe putting your people in these so-called. Notice I'm saying so-called because they got the name up there, but underneath the surface, it's demonic. And people don't give a damn about your people. Now you know damn well ain't nobody in no damn so-called healthcare facility gonna give a damn about your people like that. You know that. If you believe that, you dumb as hell. You'll be foolish to believe that. Mark 7:26. The woman was a Greek and 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 uh a Phoenician. Okay, wait a minute. I used to know what that word was by nation, and she brought him that he would cast forth the devil out of cast it into the dog. Okay, I'm getting what you're saying. Take the children's bread and let the children first be fed, for it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it unto the dogs. That's right. Yeah, I see you know a lot. You know a lot of scriptures. You know you. That's right. They let you know you've been doing a lot of studying. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she cries after us. Matthews 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's right. That's right. That's right. They then came she and worshiped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs. And she said, Lord, I mean, true Lord, yeah, the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table. Matthew's 20, I mean 15:28. Then Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith, be it unto thee, even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour. Now it says that it was just because of her faith. It was just because of her faith, but I would say that had nothing to do with salvation. I would say that's what I would, you know what I'm saying? But people would take that back to Mark, okay? So that means that's the context, right? Back to Mark. People will they'll use that to try to say that about the grafting in of the Gentiles and stuff like that. The Mark 15, okay, Mark 7 and 27. But Jesus said unto her, let the children first be fed, for it is not meet to take the children bread. Okay. And she answered and said unto him, Yea, Lord, yet the dogs under the tables eat of their children's crumbs. And he said unto her, for this is this saying, go thy way. The devil is gone out of the daughter. So you trying to say that the Gentile woman, which was a Greek, you trying to say that God still saves the gonna save the Greek or the Gentile? Is that a scripture to say that salvation will be for the for the Gentiles? Is what you're trying to say? Okay, Isaiah 14, verse 2. For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, verse 2, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take, I can recite that, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaidens. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Yeah, that's a prophecy that has not come to pass. I have read, yeah, I'm very familiar with it. So when people read the Bible, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, I remember reading that, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. I have the Apocrypha in here in the house up in here. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him. That's talking about the so-called white man Esau. And you know what? I experienced that. I definitely experienced that when I was going to over there where my mother was in the health care facility. And then people saw how I was doing because see, one thing about so-called Esau, when you really stick up and stick with your people, they envious that shit. Coming up in there trying to bring me a so-called Thanksgiving dinner. And I love to say Thanksgiving. And I was in there with my mother. I said, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I said, I don't celebrate that. And it's like it resisted her. They came in there and tried to bring the food up in there. And then, but she was hiding her true colors. I said, what the fuck you think? I'm like, in my mind, who the fuck you think I am? Trying to come up in there and bring me something and think Hell no. That shit represents the killing of my people. I'm not eating that. And I was hungry as hell, but I wasn't gonna eat that. Now, if it's something like eating something like that on a regular day, just regular, just cooking me something. I cook all the time. You see what I'm saying? Why would you celebrate something like that when you got the holy days of the Bible? I want to practice keeping that. Not no damn Thanksgiving. And when I done that, it's like she looked kind of weird at me and then walked out. And was the same one that told another black girl, came to me and told me, the same one that told me, I mean, that came in and tried to give me that Thanksgiving food, uh, the so-called white woman, right? My sister, the black woman, came in and said, "Hey, do you know what this woman said?" Because she watched my video. She said, that so-called white woman came up to me and told me I was too slow and I wasn't really, I'm slow and I need to pick up some speed on the job and stuff. But you're gonna come and think you're gonna fool me. You see what I'm saying? With this goddamn Thanksgiving food. Fuck you. You the fucking enemy. And think I'm gonna sit up there and then when my sister told me that, I was like, I was glad I was in my mind, I was saying, Lord, thank you for allowing this sister to reveal this to me. Trying to come as the Bible says in what's that scripture in Psalms uh 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Think you gonna sit up there and fool me like that? You know what I mean? But I ain't no damn fool. And I told them too at that. Go back and watch that video how I sat up there and I told the so-called white man, they had this Uncle Tom. I told him too. I said, y'all people kill folks. I said, y'all getting rid of me is because this so-called white woman up in here in North Oaks, so-called North Oaks. I told him that. Came up in there and said, I said, what, you know what they trying to do? They trying to separate me from my mother because I think they trying to kill my mother up in here. I said, and you wonder why? I said, y'all separate me from my mother and whatever, and telling me if I come up here, I'll be arrested. I said, you so-called white devil, get ready for slavery. We're gonna have your ass in slavery, in chains. You fucking redneck. Yeah, I told him that. I showed it. Go back and go watch the video and pay attention to the words up in that. I said, you wonder why we call y'all the devil that the Bible speaks of. Who does that? Separate people from their family and their family care. If a so-called white boy would have came up in there and went off on some people like that, or went off on them so-called white, his own people like that, they'd have just calmed him down and told him, you can stay, you got to calm down. But no, they told me I had to leave and I'd be arrested and all that kind of stuff. But I was calling them every day and they didn't like the idea. I said, y'all, they separated me from my mother, so they're gonna have to deal with me calling every single day, all through the damn day. And I want to know the condition of my mother. I got response videos I done did back to them. And the rest of our enemies, as well as we know, I can relate to your story a bit regarding a family member. Yeah, yeah. And if they try to come and check you, the Uncle Toms, your family member, they try to come and check, and I still love them, but I'm rebuking them how they allow the enemy, they got the enemy's mindset in their brain come to you and checking me. I said, instead of y'all coming to check me and stuff like that, when soon as I went in, but y'all didn't check the so-called demonic white woman, the Caucasian woman that came at me, because I told her, I wonder why, and they didn't even know. I was filming their ass when they kept coming in and sticking my mother with them needles in there because I stayed and I was watching. And I did the same thing when she went into that healthcare facility. I was on it every day. Every time I came in there and I saw my mother crying and shit from whatever, I filmed the shit. And I got mad. I went up there. I said, when the last time my mother had a medicine? I said, she been crying for 9 hours and I've been here 9 hours. And she haven't had no medicine. And then they ain't been turning her or none of that. And I kept on till I got my mother at my house, at the house. I'm not bragging. I love what I do. She in there. She resting now. It's like 4 in the morning. I don't give a damn. That's my mother. And I would do it for any of my Black or Hispanic people because I love my people that much. Yah has an angel looking after your mother as we speak. Some of the angels I reckon are disguised as doctors looking after us in the hospital. It's a few of them that's probably okay, but it's a very few. But it's not the large majority. Like taking other forms, as we know they can do this. Yeah, it's a few of them that care, but not all of them. The vast majority, come on now, we know the vast majority of them don't. It's a very few that may give a damn. And a lot of them be trying to do it just to please Esau. Mm-hmm. And he was saying, you don't call people that they have a threat. They'll think you making like they trying to say you making terrorist attack. I said, y'all come in here trying to check me. Y'all should have been checking them damn devils, them damn white devils that came at me. But y'all come and call yourself trying to check me. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to come up here checking me. Check the damn devils that came at me. I said, I'm standing up in my mother and I'm asking questions. Because I asked him, I said, I'm confused. And the so-called white woman said, what are you confused about? I said, wait a minute, don't you talk to me like that. As soon as I said that and I defended myself because I felt disrespected, she said, I'm going to get security. I said, you can get all the security that you want. That's my mother. It ain't yours. Your family ain't bed ready. You ain't bed ready. I was going on. I was telling them, you ain't bed ready. She is. You can go home to your damn family. But she can't. And I call their ass crackers. They didn't like that. And I call their ass the damn devil. And they definitely didn't like that because they wasn't used to no man of color telling their ass what somebody had some understanding of some history and have a general idea of history. They wasn't used to that. They was used to somebody being an asshole Uncle Tom. That's what they was used to. But they found out I wasn't the one. Hebrews 13:2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. Okay, I can divide that 2 and 2. Be not forget to entertain strangers. The strangers, there are 2 different types of strangers in the Bible. There's the Israelite strangers, and there is the strangers of the nations. Now, when it talks about be careful how they entertain strangers, because some had entertained angels unaware, that's talking about your own people. Going into talking about your people, you have Israelites that looks like Edomites, but you entertaining a Israelite angel unaware. That's what that's going into. I would say that's what it's going into. Romans 12:18. If it were possible, as much as lies you in you, live peacefully with all men. It don't mean that I'm not living peaceful with all people. I mean, I live peacefully with them, all right. You know what I'm saying? Now, I respect them if they respect me. Like, I give you an example. I went to go get get something for somebody one time, some medicine for somebody, one of my people one time, and they they had this so-called white woman, another white woman, was being smart with me, got smart with me. I said, wait a minute, I'm just up here to get this person's medicine. That's all I'm up here to do. I said, who you talking to or something like that. And then I went in and went off on him. I said, you damn devil. Y'all the damn devil. Damn white cracker. I was called. I went in. And the reason I said that is because when they came at me, then I disrespected the shit out of them. I'll be cordial with you, but I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna sit up there. No, I'm not doing that. Doing business with you, that's all we doing. I ain't trying to be invited to your house. I ain't trying to be friends. I ain't trying to be none of that shit with you. Just give me my pay or give me my money or whatever, and let me go about my day and you go about your day. That's all we got in common. If you come at me wrong, then I'm gonna come at you. I'll be cordial with, but when you go, if I feel you doing something and you trying to get disrespectful and as a so-called white person, then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I'm gonna call you the damn devil. I'm gonna say you damn crackers. Any damn thing that can hit my mind to tell you, I'm gonna tell you. Because you're gonna definitely regret that you came at me like that. Mm-hmm. You have men that looks like humans, but they be angels. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You know, I think I kind of went off the topic a little bit. People want you to help them, but when it comes to them helping you, you think they're gonna come to your rescue too fast? No, they're not gonna come to your rescue too fast. But they'll do it for the so-called white man. I said, and I want to just reiterate this again, one more time. In my house, right? And I hear a horn outside. And I'm like, wait a minute. They ain't never came rushed to my house that quick like that. And I said, oh, I didn't say nothing though. I played dumb. I said, oh, they just came because they family members needed help. You see what I'm saying? They child needed help. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, they would have came to my house that fast. But people take you to be stupid. I played dumb. I looked at stupid that day. And you sacrifice your time and your family is in a bad condition, but you still sacrifice your time for you try to. But when you address the shit, all of a sudden now you immature. Man, I say, man, the head fuck them. Shit. That's how I say it. When I freed myself from religion, I feel more at peace and much better. Because religion, the more people go into religion, they go to what they call church and come back and be wussing than the damn demons they had before they went in that mother. That's right. So I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I'll be back. We'll talk some more about this topic. I'm gonna do a part 2 on that. Hold on, I'm trying to get. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here, man. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna do a part two. When you, when they, when you, they come on time. When you, they come on. When it comes to you, when it comes to you, they take their time. But if it's something relating that's gonna benefit them or their family or whatever, they bring their goddamn ass, they bring their motherfucking ass around on to you on time when it comes to the if it's to benefit them. But if it's the other way around, fuck you. That's how they are. They gonna take their goddamn time. Okay, willing we speak again, may he bring us together, prepare thy feast, thy fast. Your mother can be healed by the touch of your hands and by the might of his power. Appreciate that. Just like the miracles he performed. That's right. You have these powers too. Thank you. Appreciate that. We don't need them of their sorcery. That's witchcraft. That's right. Appreciate you, sister. I was praying with her tonight. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here now. I'm gonna do a part two. When it comes, they'll come on time. When it comes to them, when it's something to benefit them, but when it comes to you, they take their time because it don't benefit them. And I like the scriptures that you gave earlier. You know, like when I first started, a friend does something for their own benefit, for their own gain. A friend is a friend for their own gain. In other words, they got some kind of ulterior motive in mind when they show up at your door fast. When it's to benefit them. But you think they're gonna speed and damn you have a fucking wreck, choke on their damn food when it comes to you? No. Most of them ain't. My mother told me that years ago. She said, son, you gonna see. This is when I was ignorant and dumb and had my ass in religion and was stupid as hell. She said, you gonna see what I'm talking about. You may not see it now, but you gonna see what I'm telling you about them people. You gonna find out real quick. And when you do, you gonna you gonna say, my mother said that. And I be damned. I can relate to it. All that shit she said. I mean, all that stuff she said. I wished I would have took heed to it. Yep. I can tell you for without a shadow of a doubt, she was on time. And everything that she said, even to this day, in this so-called 2024, she's right on time with everything she said.